Hello everyone, welcome to this lesson. In this video, we will learn how to create a dashboard. We will learn how to create and configure statistical charts, including selecting data sources, setting dimensions and metrics, and choosing appropriate chart types. Understand how to add statistical charts, embed views, and add carousel components to a custom page. And finally, be able to design and implement statistical analysis and display pages that meet scenario requirements based on actual business needs. Let's first look at the scenario case. Currently, Mega Technology Elid has achieved systematized management of employee records, departments, positions, and training courses. To better analyze and display human resources data, the HR department wants to build a comprehensive HR dashboard to meet the following requirements. First, the dashboard should dynamically display employee photos. HR hopes to display employee photos in a carousel format to make the dashboard more vibrant. Second, it needs to show employee department distribution. By displaying the number of employees in each department, it can clearly show the team structure. Third, it needs to show employee position distribution. By counting the number of employees in each position, it helps analyze the company's organizational structure. Fourth, it needs training participation. HR counts the number of participants in each training course to evaluate training coverage and effectiveness. Fifth, it is training satisfaction analysis. Based on the ratings in the course participation records, analyze employee satisfaction with training courses to continuously improve training quality. Sixth, it is employee onboarding trend. Display the trend of employee entry over time to understand the company's recruitment pace and personnel flow. Finally, it is the training schedule calendar. HR hopes to display all employee training schedules in a calendar format for easy centralized viewing and management of training arrangements. Having understood the scenario, let's now implement these requirements step by step. In the upper right corner of the page, find the Open the Practice app button. Click this button to jump to the employee management application. All right, let's start with our first practical session, creating a custom page. First, click Create and click Custom Page. Name it HR Dashboard and click Create. This page will serve as our central platform for displaying all human resources data. Once the page is created, we will add our first component, the employee photo carousel. From the component library on the left, click Carousel to add a carousel component onto the page. Next, we need to configure the data source for the carousel. Find the data source in the right corner of the page, select Employee Directory for the worksheet, Team Showcase for the view, Employee Photo for the image, and swipe down the page and set Name as the caption. This way, the carousel will automatically display employee photos and their corresponding names. All right, click Save. Next, we will add various charts to the HR dashboard for more intuitive data analysis. And first, let's add the employee department distribution chart. Click a chart component from the left onto the page. Select Employee Directory Worksheet as the data source, and select Active Employees View. We will name this chart Employee Department Distribution and configure it as follows. For the time range, select Creation Time, select All for the scope. For the chart type, select Bar Chart. For the dimension, drag the department field from the left. For the value, drag Number of Record. Finally, set the sorting to record count from high to low. This chart will clearly show us the distribution of employees across different departments. Then save it. Next, we will add the employee position distribution chart. Similarly, click the chart component from the left, select Employee Directory for the worksheet, and select Active Employees as the view. We will name this chart Employee Position Distribution and configure it as follows. For the time range, select All Data Created. For the chart type, select Pie Chart. For the dimension, drag the associated position from the field. For the value, drag the number of records. The pie chart will intuitively display the proportion of employees in each position. Just save it. Now, let's add the training participation chart. Click the chart again, select Course Participation Record for the worksheet and all records as the view. We will name this chart Training Participation and configure it as follows. For the time range, select All Data Created. For the chart type, select Horizontal Bar Chart. For the dimension, select Participated Course. For the value, select Number of Records. Finally, set the sorting to record count from high to low. This will quickly show us which courses have the most participants. Save it. Next, we have training satisfaction analysis. Click the chart component from the left, select course participation record for the worksheet, and all records as the view. We will name this chart Training Satisfaction Analysis and configure it as follows. For the time range, select All Data Created. For the chart type, select Ranking Chart. For the dimension, select Course Name. For the value, select Course Rating. Finally, set the sorting to course rating from high to low. Through this ranking chart, we can intuitively see employee satisfaction with different courses. And finally, let's add the employee onboarding trend chart. Click the chart from the left, select Employee Directory for the worksheet and active employees as the view. We will name this chart Employee Onboarding Trend and configure it as follows. For the time range, select All Data Created. For the chart type, select Line Chart. For the dimension, select Entry Date and group by month. For the value, select Number of Count. Finally, set the sorting to Onboarding Date from morning to night. The line chart will clearly show the trend of employee onboarding over time. In addition to statistical charts, we can also embed existing views into the custom page, such as the course schedule calendar. Click a view component from the left onto the page. We will set the component name as Training Calendar, select Course Participation Record for the worksheet, and Calendar for the view. This way, HR can directly view and manage employee training schedules on this dashboard page. Save it again. After all the configuration of the custom page, click Save and Close. Through the above steps, we have successfully built a feature-rich and comprehensive HR dashboard. This dashboard integrates employee photo carousels, various statistical charts, and a course calendar, helping HR analyze and display data. That's the end of this lesson. Thanks for your watching.